And so here we are. Welcome back, everyone, to the first conference final playoff series review. Last night we had a series over that ended probably earlier than I think a lot of people expected, and these guys are going to the Stanley Cup final. The Florida Panthers are going to the Stanley Cup final for the first time since 1996, where they were swept by the Colorado Avalanche in 4 straight. And by swept, I know they got killed like 8-1 in one of those games. They lost Game 4, 1-0 in triple overtime on a Yui Krupp overtime goal. And they threw rats on the ice, and that's exactly what's going on here. Florida wins the series in 4, and for Carolina, they have lost their last 12 straight conference final games. 2009 against Pittsburgh, they were swept in those 4. 2019 against Boston, they were swept in those 4. 2023 against Florida, they are swept in these 4 as well. I'm not sure what it is. It's like a mental block. They just can't win a game in the conference final ever since they won the Stanley Cup in 2006. But what this guarantees about the final is that at least one team, barring that Dallas in any way, shape, or form survives elimination tonight, one team will at least have never won a Stanley Cup, and if Vegas moves on, that means Florida or Vegas will be hosting the Stanley Cup for the first time, so that'll be incredibly interesting. So let's get into the series. So Florida sweeps Carolina in 4 games. Game 1, a marathon, 3-2 in quadruple overtime, 4 overtime periods. This game ended at 12:58 my time. I was looking at the clock, and it was Matthew Tkachuk who snuck that one home. And from that point on, I said before the series I thought the Panthers were going to win it. That made me sure I was right in my prediction. I knew Carolina was not winning the series after that game. And then Game 2 in Carolina as well. Game 1 and Game 2 were in Carolina. Florida wins 2-1 in overtime. That time it was I was loud outside. I'm not sure, actually. Who was it? Was it Verhey? I don't think it was Tkachuk again, was it? Yeah, it was Tkachuk again, wasn't it? Yeah, because he did the same celebration. He left the arena. So Tkachuk gets the both OT winners there. Game 3, Sergei Bobrovsky continues his amazing Conn Smythe performance. 1-0 Florida victory. Reinhart gets the winner in that one. And then Game 4, they win 4-3. They have a 2-0 lead. They have a 3-2 lead. Carolina comes back. Jesper Foss scores with 3 minutes to go. And then, incredibly, with 4 seconds left, Matthew Tkachuk scores on the power play to give Florida the win. And they go back to the final. The place went nuts. Capacity crowd in Florida. This is exactly what the Florida market needs. And it's fantastic for them. It's great for them. So the goals in the series? In only 4 games, the scores, 10-6. Every game is decided by 1 goal, 10-6. Not many goals were scored. We got point leaders. The marker I made it up to 3 points. So anyone above 3 points I put on this side. For Carolina, anyone who had 2 points. Sorry about that, guys. So Carolina, anyone with 2 points, I put on that side. So there were 6 guys with more than 1 point, so I just put them all up. For Florida, there were 6 guys with more than 3 points, so I put them up. Barkov made his presence known in the series. After getting injured early in Game 3, he came out and he played fantastic. 2 goals, 3 assists, 5 points. Tkachuk, 4 goals, 1 assist, 5 points. Duclair, 1 goal, 2 assists, 3 points, his comeback. Verhage, 1 goal, 2 assists, 3 points. Reinhart, 1 goal, 2 assists, 3 points. Bennett, 0 goals, 3 assists, 3 points. Your top 6 right here, fantastic. In Carolina's place, you have Jarvis, 1 goal, 1 assist, 2 points. Aho, no goals, 2 assists, 2 points. Nosen, 1 goal, 1 assist, 2 points. Chatfield, 1 goal, 1 assist, 2 points. Martinook, 0 goals, 2 assists, 2 points. And Shea, 0 goals, 2 assists, 2 points. Sorry about that once again, guys. So you see all these guys had 2 points. Jarvis, Aho, Nosen, Chatfield, Martinook, Shea. Carolina missed Svechnikov in this series. Svechnikov could have given them an offensive push that they just did not have in this series. But Bobrovsky, of course, he's now my pick for the Conn Smythe. It was either Tkachuk or Bobrovsky before. If Florida perhaps loses in the final, I think Bobrovsky has a chance to still win the Conn Smythe, because on Vegas, I can't really name a single player that's been like an MVP of the playoffs. For Florida, I can give Tkachuk and I can give Bobrovsky. And, of course, Florida's now won 10 out of their last 11, I believe. They won games 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 11 out of their last 12. Only game they lost was Game 4 against Toronto, and then before that they won the 1 out of their first 4 against Boston, and then they've just steamrolled ever since. This is an incredible run that they're on. 8th seed in the final. That hasn't happened in quite a while, I believe, since the 2012 Kings when they won the Cup. 2006 Oilers also did it. They lost in 7. Of course, people will point to Rolison getting injured there. Yeah, but Florida is in the Stanley Cup final. Did not think this was not something I expected at the start. Actually, that's a lie. It's something I did expect at the start of the year, but I expected Florida to do better in the regular season. If you go back to my predictions there, I had Florida third. I thought because they won the President's Trophy, they'd tone it down a bit, kind of like Tampa had done, and then that would work, but I didn't expect them to finish this low. But they're shattering records by doing it this way. They were a team I could have expected to go to the final, but I didn't think it would happen this because of what happened in the regular season. But I want to thank you guys so much for watching, and I was planning on doing a longest overtimes video. I might do that during the Stanley Cup final now. And of course, if the Dallas-Vegas review is, if Dallas loses today, they're out. So if Vegas wins, that review will be up tomorrow. So I want to thank you guys so much for watching, and I shall see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.